Hello everyone. Welcome back to my another podcast. Again, after doing one podcast, this is my another one. The reason that I'm uploading multiple podcasts is to improve my storytelling skills and also be very fluent in English communication. The goal that I've decided in 2025, now I'm going to complete in 2026 because this is something I'm very much fascinated about learning English language. I wanted to be a fluent like a great speaker and a great storyteller, but multiple time I have took this initiative, or you would say the resolution, that I'm going to be a fluent this year. But every year the resolution is going to get breaks automatically, and I was not being able to being a fluent speaker. So this year again I decided that I'm going to upload 500 podcast, 10 minute as an average, which going to give me almost 5000 minutes of talk time or the podcast recording time. And how this is going to help me? First of all, this is going to give me a consistency, a dedication, and sense of responsibility so that I will not deviate from my goal. Once I'm going to speak 5000 minutes, which almost goes around 88 hours, then definitely I believe that 88 hours of learning time is going to help me a lot. So this is my goal and this is what I am looking forward. So I have already completed one podcast of 10 minutes where I spoke about something very crazy, that is alien thing. But this time I'm going to talk about a very different topic that I'm very less aware of, but still try to do my best. So the second topic that I have picked for today is, do Viking really bad, or do Viking really uh, the bad like they has been there in the history? Okay, so the Viking term I have heard first time. I am, if you are saying that I'm not that educated, it's not like that, but still, for the me, the Viking, I don't like to see movie specifically if they are in English language. So when I was child, when I was kid, at the time I didn't watched too many movies, so I have very less understanding about Vikings. Yeah, if you ask me, have you heard this term Viking? Obviously, yes, I heard this term Viking in one of the band, the Indian music band called Bombay Viking, and they used to sing in obviously in Hindi language. So definitely that is not related to here. But yeah, so today I heard this term once again in one of the debate topic. Do the Viking really bad? So I researched about them. So when I researched, I got to know more about them. The Vikings are not a specific rebels or the traitors or the group that killed people. They are more than that. They have the more history, and they have a very scientific temperament. They use this society. They have families. They have their own way of living life. They have a researcher mindset. They build ships. They traveled a lot of countries. They researched. They found out the societies, and without having a GPS, they travel to America, Greenland, Ireland, lot of places, which gives them a extra edge that they have good other skill set as well, which were not discussed uh, as much. But the major flawed area that they have are still yet to be, I'm going to speak about. Having said that, they have all these good skill set doesn't make them a good people, or either they are not going to be given branded as a brutal villains, because we don't know about entire history. So now we are going to have a balanced approach where I'm going to discuss about both the positive sides and the negative brutal sides of them. People say that they are very brutal. They looted, they created fear, they they destroyed monasteries, and they have done a lot of bad things that are uh, apart from justifying. There is no way to justify any of these things, but But who not did it? Which civilization has not done it? Romans done it, Mongols done it, Mughals done it. Every empire that expanded, everybody done all these things in order to make their heritage or expansion so fast. But the Vikings are the one who got blamed enough. The reason here is that I have feel like that for them, mostly they have attacked monasteries, they have attacked the areas where monks, and the histories are written only by the victims, and the victims wrote the history. But from the other side, from the Viking side, nobody wrote their side of story, what they have felt, what are the obligations that they have, how they are, what made them to do all these things. Everybody knows them, they are tall, brutal, and they always ready to fight, and they destroyed lot of things. But the story is written from only the one sided, not from their side. This is again a big question. Having said that, I'm not still justifying the brutality, but I wanted to know what is their side of story. Is there any books? Are there any supportive things? Maybe this is my first talk about them, what they have done, but what are their state of mind? What they wanted to achieve? Only the looted thing, only the survival. But what they got, not only the survival, but they got a very bad name. These things done by a lot of communities, a lot of civilization, a lot of people, but only the bad name is been given to the that Viking, called the pirates and all. So this is a very concerning thing that I have seen. Well, not all going to justify all this thing. I am going to read more and then talk about it because I have a very limited knowledge. So I'll not the best person to comment about all these things. But yeah, this is something I felt as of now. Well, I'll go forward and I'll read more about it. Then I'll say my perspective. So now I got to know about a basic idea about Viking community. Uh, Considering all these factors, the one thing that I have known today is that one-sided learning of anything can become a very dangerous thing, and it can create a biasness. uh, let's suppose if I keep on hearing the thing that Vikings are not good, or these are not good, then I only hear the one-sided story and do the ones, and I will do the one side of comparison. Then this will be harmful. Whenever in your life, if you are doing any comparison, just compare from 360-degree, not from the one side. Not only go with the one-sided story, because it will be more harmful than anything else. Rest. Having said that, do your best and give your best ideas and share your thoughts. Well, this is just a podcast. I started learning it, and hope everything is going to great. And let's see how the things will work, how the people will found things, and how I'm going to improve my communication skills. The reason that I'm practicing this too hard is just because I wanted to improve my comm skills. I wanted to speak better. I wanted to speak best. I wanted to utilize a lot of words, vocabulary, fascinating English, so that I can be very fluent in English. If anybody asks me a question, I can give them a direct answer without even hesitating. People feel so that I'm not going to speak in front of them because I have a limited vocabulary. This not like that. I'm practicing every day and this is my powerful weapon. And all right, guys, if you're listening to my podcast, create your powerful weapon, create your own things, be powerful. Everyone has their opportunity. I do have a lot of, but I'm working on it. That is what I have done in my life. Rest, everything is great.